Lightup is the data quality tool built for the enterprise at cloud scale. With enterprises driving customer experience through data while also making big investments in the cloud, data quality tools, both legacy and new, are struggling to keep up with both the scale, security, and unique requirements of the enterprise. Lightup was built from the ground up to support these enterprise requirements with data quality that actually checks the data itself rather than just metadata and fact tables. Lightup scales to cover petabytes of data, millions of columns and tables across any environment combination. Lightup is deployable where it makes sense for your security and compliancy concerns. And Lightup is easy for everyone, regardless of technical ability. To have full data quality coverage, a company must monitor the availability of their data, how their data conforms to desired parameters, if the data exists within expected values and ranges, if the data in the sources and destinations align as expected, and whether or not business-specific metrics meet data stakeholder expectations. At Lightup, we see a few different design patterns with how customers enable data quality on Databricks. The most common of these patterns is the data processing pipeline, where data moves from one Delta table to another using Spark jobs, traditionally requiring a human in the loop to run manual checks. In this design pattern, Lightup is able to run as a client against each table, providing deep data quality checks that are time range bound and partition aware. This allows Lightup to run efficiently and at scale while providing full data quality coverage. To integrate Lightup with Databricks, you only need the correct workspace URL, the HTTP path, and the token. Users can also set up Lightup through Databricks Partner Connect. Once Databricks is configured as a data source, Lightup has access to all of the data assets and can automatically start collecting metrics. These metrics include schema or data type changes to the databases and tables, the data delay and data volume, and even detecting seasonality on each data asset. At a column level, Lightup tracks many different metadata metrics, such as null value percentage, data type changes, category shifts, and distribution. With distribution, it is split between numerical distribution and categorical distribution. Lightup will create efficient data quality check queries and run them within Databricks. As a result, the company's data stays within their Databricks database the whole time, with Lightup only reporting the metadata from the query output. This gives users the advantage of leveraging all of the capabilities of the source system, as well as the ability for Lightup to scale to any size required to support the enterprise needs without the constant scaling of Lightup itself. Lightup queries are aggregate-based queries run on the actual data source. Lightup queries are also time range aware, looking only at the delta for the respective time range. And Lightup queries are also partition aware, leveraging only those partitions where the data exists. One area that sets Lightup apart as a leader in the enterprise data quality world is the ability for users to define their own data quality check without any technical ability or experience required. For example, if a user wanted to ensure that the values within a certain column were meeting an expected conformity, they can easily create that rule from a drag-and-drop style metric builder. Simply give it a metric type, give it a metric name, and then specify your conditions, such as length being greater than a certain set or less than a certain set. For those who desire to implement a more advanced option, or for those who want to leverage the SQL-based data quality checks they have already built out, Lightup allows for those checks to be implemented, scaled, and monitored using Lightup's anomaly detection models. One example of an advanced check would be leveraging a pattern match, where Lightup will check the values against the pattern and report on the passing percentage. To leverage a SQL query, simply select the SQL metric type, add the desired name, add the relevant information as to where the query will be run, and add the query. Once the query is validated, the user will add the final requirements to the metric and then save. With many customers moving data into and out of Databricks, there is always a need to reconcile the data between two systems. Lightup offers deep reconciliation checks that give a good understanding of where data is not aligned as expected between a source and a destination. Lightup also gives the users examples of what is misaligned, allowing for quick root cause analysis and remediation steps. Lightup anomaly detection is unique in that Lightup can both train the models on your historical data and backfill the model detection time range. By leveraging historical data for model training, Lightup is able to ensure that seasonality and normalcy for your datasets are understood before the model is implemented. This prevents false positives and negatives in the model outcome, since there is no required training period on live data before the models are operational. To validate that the models are trained as expected, Lightup allows the user to specify a date for which the model should be applied. This backfilling of data allows for the user to have confidence that Lightup anomaly detection is accurate and effective. Whenever Lightup detects an issue, an alert can be sent to any number of chat solutions such as Slack or Microsoft Teams. The issue can also be seen within the Incident tab, with the user being able to filter down the incident list based on time range, data source, or incident status. When an incident is expanded, the user is able to gain a clearer picture of what caused the incident, the expected range of the metric, and correlated incidents that may have caused or been caused by the incident in particular. In the case of an incident that can be corrected, the user will have the ability to rerun Lightup's validation checks against the same data and time range to see if a fix to the data, such as reloading the data or fixing a data pipeline issue, was effective. Additionally, from the incident screen, the user is able to create a Jira or ServiceNow ticket as a call to action for follow-up or remediation requirements. Lightup also offers dashboards for data stakeholders and leaders to gain a better understanding of the overall health of their data. By clicking into one of the data quality categories, the user will gain insight into specific areas of concern and the related issues that caused categories to not reach a desired passing percentage. To get started with Lightup trial, you'll need to first log into your Databricks instance and go to Partner Connect at the bottom of the left panel. Search for Lightup, add the desired schema, then click the Connect button. Databricks will redirect you to your own workspace in the Lightup application. Once inside Lightup, you'll enable autometrics on the specified schema and desired tables. Lastly, you'll want to enable autometrics on the desired columns. With that completed, you now have all of your data quality basics covered. From here, you'll want to enable monitoring, alerting, and any custom metrics to give you full data quality coverage. Lightup Data, data quality for the enterprise at cloud scale.